Hey peeps, what a guan. Welcome back to Andine's Kitchen here on Andine's TV. So peeps, this week we were in the mood for some lemon meringue pie and I found the perfect recipe. Alright, I love lemon. Anything lemon, okay, has my name on it. When I saw this lemon meringue pie, I had to make it. So in today's video, that's what I'm going to be showing you how to do. And by the way, my name is Andre. Thank you so much for stopping by Andine's TV here in Andine's Kitchen, where we make everything from scratch and we share what we do with you. Thank you so much. Stay tuned and follow up with me and we'll get into the process right away. All right, boom. And don't forget guys, you can get any of our recipes at andinstv.com free of charge. Just enter your name and your email and we'll send you the copy straight to your inbox. No hesitation. All right, let's get started. All right peeps, so right now we have the graham crackers and with it, so you buy the graham crackers, the cookies, and you just use food processor and just powder it out. See how that look? And you put that aside. So I also did toast some coconut and I had a little bit extra left over, so I decided that I'm gonna just powder that out also and add it to my graham cracker crust. Right now, the key in the graham cracker crust, because a lot of people make like magic bars and cheesecake and certain things and they use graham cracker crust, but sometimes when you check it out, you find out say the graham cracker they fall off or moist enough. So if you fix that the problem there, you want to ensure that you add enough butter, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to achieve this, because I used to work in the pastry and I know about these things, and my chef, he taught me well. So I'm gonna show you guys how this thing's supposed to look. All right. So the key to a perfect graham cracker crust is making sure that you mix the butter in thoroughly. Now, once you start adding the butter, you don't want to add all at once because you don't want to over add too much butter. You want to add a little bit and then you want to knead that in. As you can see, I had a little bit and then I mixed it in, right? And the key to the perfect crust is to make sure that once you mix the butter in and you squeeze it with your hands, it should take the shape of your hands and hold together. Now that's the key to making the perfect graham cracker crust. If you don't achieve this and you don't mix it enough, then it won't hold and it would fall off and you'll have graham crackers all over the place. But once you get that shape, right? Once you get, you see I can have, it has a little bit of the shape of my hand, so I added a little bit more and there we go. You see that? That's what you want. That's perfect right there. That's exactly what we want. So once we achieve the texture that we want, then we can literally go ahead and start lining our pan with the graham cracker. I kid you not, this graham cracker crust right here is perfect. As you can see, it's holding its shape, right? And I'm able to line the whole pan with the graham cracker, and man, I love this. This is so nice. Once I done line the pan with the graham cracker, then I'm gonna go ahead and bake it. Now the reason for baking it is just to ensure that the crust is baked and it's completely formed the pie shell, and that's what we're going to use to add our filling in. So stay tuned and follow up with me. So now that we have our pan line, now that's a 9-inch pie pan. Now that it's lined, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bake it. Now this is an optional step. I choose to bake it because the filling is gonna cook faster and I want to ensure that my shell is cooked. So I just bake it in this Neurowave oven just for 5 minutes. As you can see, it has a nice brown texture, right? That means the shell is cooked and it's ready to go. I love that. That looks very nice. So now we're going to go ahead and prepare the filling. Alright peeps, so now we're gonna go ahead into the nice and the favorite, the second section of the process. So now we're gonna prepare our filling. Now guys, remember you can get this recipe and any other recipe at andinstv.com. Okay, andinstv.com, right? The recipe is free. All that we ask is just exchange your name and your email and we will send you a copy of this recipe straight to your inbox. The reason why we ask for a name and an email is we just want to know who is watching along with us and who wants to make our recipes or at least try them. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all the ingredients going and get it together, and I'm just gonna fast this up to the next section. All right, so don't forget you can get any recipe at andinstv.com. So peeps, after we put our filling ingredients together and we mix, we want to fill our pie shell with that filling. Look at that filling, nice, rich and creamy. Looks so good, man. But anyway, so after we pour in our filling, we want to shake it to ensure that, you know, you try to get out all of those air bubbles. You see those little air pockets there? You just want to shake it up and get those out. And then we want to bake it. Now the baking process is a little tricky, so you want to bake it until it's set. So I got it at 325 for 20 minutes, and that's how you want it to look. It's very firm and it's not shaking in the center, so that's perfect. We're gonna put it in the fridge and then prepare the topping. Alright peeps, so we're coming on the final stage. So the pie was in the freezer overnight. I let it cool and let it set completely. So now I'm just gonna take it out of the pan and I'm gonna prepare my topping. Now the topping is your choice. You could use meringue, you could use whipped cream, you can use practically whatever topping you like. But in this case, my wife is very picky and most of the times she likes healthy stuff. So this time around I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use coconut cream. Now what I did is, instead of the coconut milk, I bought a can of the coconut cream, right? You could use the milk, but I think the cream is better as it's more creamy and it's gonna hold up better, right? So to make this coconut cream topping, you just want to get your coconut cream, okay, in the fridge overnight also, and then you want to add the sugar and you want to whisk it up until as stiff as you can possibly get it. Now it's not going to be like cream where you can get it really stiff, and it's definitely not going to be a meringue, so it's not going to get super stiff. But you want to whip it as much as you can and to get it as stiff as you can. And then once we have that achieved, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to decorate it and show you the finished process. So I'm just going to let this play and you guys can see exactly what's going on, and then I'm going to come back and show you the garnishing of it, the finishing touch. Guys, if you love this video so far, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you think about this video. Do you like lemon meringue pie or lime pie? What's your favorite? So our coconut cream is mixed. Now as you can see, it's a little bit thick. It's not super thick, but it's thick enough. So now we're gonna start adding that whipped coconut cream to the top of our pie. Now guys, you can garnish it any way how you want. You can put it in a piping bag, you could pipe it. For me, I just went ahead and scoop it on there, kind of like rustic, and then I create a little pattern on it. You can get all fancy if you want to. I just, you know, wanted it to be however I want it to be. I just did whatever came to mind, you know what I mean? And then I'm gonna go ahead and garnish it, and you're gonna see the finishing product. As you can see, the cream is not too firm, but it's firm enough, right? And here there's me creating a little bit of design on it, just, you know, just something, anything, right? And I'm gonna garnish it, and you guys are gonna see how it's gonna look. And voila, there you have it, guys. Our lemon coconut cream pie is finished. It's all decorated with our coconut flakes and our lime zest, and we're good to go. Guys, if you want to make this recipe, you can find it at andingstv.com. If you love this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. This is Andre on Andings TV here in Andings Kitchen. See you next time. Up, up, and out.